Play some For Honor. Yeah, go ahead. Anytime you stream a new game, we'll watch it.
Marking a hostile. It's close to some locals.
There's actually another intel at this place. Using the Cortana's pretty good. You just tell her, hey, and then her name. And start broadcasting, it'll just start doing it. And stop, it'll do it as well.
Late. Got Santa Blanca at the crash site.
Takes some getting used to. Learning all the Cortana sayings. Oh, listening to me. Stop listening. Why? What is this? No. Something about crying. Oh shit. I didn't know people were right there. Alright, we can do this.
The drone is up. Eyes in a small group of tangos. I'm looking at a small...
There's like 10 people here, at
Eyes in a
least.
small group of tangos.
Oh. So.
Tango down. Hang back, they see you.
You get down next to you.
Let's clean up and move on.
That batch of polvo destroyed.
We're done here.
Definitely gonna make shit difficult for Le Cabre's relationship with the Peruvians.
I've got an update for you. In light of all the damage
Level
you've been
20.
causing, the Cabras demanded a sit-down with the Peruvians to negotiate their deal.
Cost of business just went up for Santa Blanca, and they want to sweat the Peruvians to lower their prices.
Exactly. We've got a time and location for negotiations. When the Cabra and her counterpart meet, take her and her part out of the picture.
Roger that.
All right. What? Mm-hmm. It's such a huge open world.
Colonel and a Delta operator sitting next to each other on a flight out of King Khalid.
Is this the one where the Delta operator skins the Air Force colonel and wears him like a suit?
What? No, different story.
Oh man, I love that one.
Anyway, they're both headed back home after a... The Delta guy's been out doing, Delta stuff, and he just wants to rack out for a while. But the Air Force colonel, he's on, his 8th espresso, and he's feeling chatty. So the
It's
colonel
fine
says,
if we
"Hey, you wanna play a
are
game?"
kind of far away, because we'll drive through the land and I'll get experience for finding the places.
Answer it. I pay you first. The guy sighs and thinks it over. "Hey, go ahead," he says. The colonel grins, "What's the distance between Earth and Neptune?" he says. The Delta operator thinks a minute. Finally, he frowns and reaches into his pocket and hands over $5. The Air Force, he grins. He figures he's going to take this Delta guy for all he's worth. The operator looks him in the eye. He says, "What goes up a hill on 4 legs but comes down again on 3? Then he lowers his head and he goes back to sleep. The colonel thinks and thinks. He gets out his smartphone and scours the internet for answers, but he can't find it. He calls up his buddies back in Saudi and asks them for help, but they can't find the answer either. Finally, the colonel admits defeat, pulls out $500, wakes up the Delta guy, and hands the money. Gets the money without a word and closes his eyes again. But the colonel just can't let it go. He wakes the Delta guy up. He says, "I gotta know." Up 4 legs, but comes down again on 3.
That's gonna hurt in the
The
morning.
Delta guy stares at the colonel for a second. Then he reaches in his pocket, hands the colonel $5, and he goes back to sleep.
I wanna... Where'd that helicopter go? I want to see if my drone would take it out. Yep.
Looking at a small group of tangos.
Oh, hell, that was a rebel.
Well, I just took out all of our guys.
Hope this thing's got plenty of gas.
Hold on, I'm not on the gun. Alright. I just died.
Fuck took you so long?
There's skill points right there.
There's a cartel medal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this. These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels. This is a commendation. Looks like cereal or the Air Force or something. Looks like we get to take out a drug trafficker from the other side of the border.
You think killing their guys can cartel over here?
I don't think they have the manpower to send anybody in, but they'll have their best at this meet with La Cabra.
I'm thinking we do this right. First thing the Peruvians are gonna think is that La Cabra decided to contact. Target number 2, there. That's one less bad guy. We're cool, we're cool.
I got it. I'll fly.
Yeah, that's how yours was whenever whenever me, you, and Dust and Jeremy were playing.